Alright, we are continuing the month of devastation, looking at the NBK TF Engineering Gravity Builder knockoff. And today we are continuing. I just realized that my phone's still on the stand. We are continuing with Mixing Truck, aka Mixmaster. So here we are. There he is. And yeah, he is a mixing truck. He does have one of the more significant changes from his Generation Toy counterpart, being that the drum spins. The original didn't. It was more set in, and it opened to fold this section in, but, you know, for an optional robot mode display, but yeah. Here, it spins. And there's something inside it. It's like a maraca. Yeah. I like it because it's noisy, but I like it. It seems like, you know, there's actually stuff in there, so. But yeah, he's a mixing truck. A big yellow mixing truck. For comparison, let me move some stuff out of my way over here. Here he is with a downscaled version of the Combiner Wars one. And, yeah, even with the front bumper not wanting to stay together. Even with the front bumper not wanting to stay together, I'd say this guy wins hands down. Not just because mine came missing a wheel, so to make it symmetrical, I popped off the other one. Also because, like, come on. But this is just so much better. This is one of the times where I think modernization did not work. But yeah. I usually would just flip them around and use this as the front. But yeah. Yeah. Here he is with the DX9 version. Here he is with G1 Universe Prime. And yeah, that's not correct scaling at all. Yeah, no. I think he probably scales a little bit better with this guy. With Reactivate Optimus. Maybe not too much better, but a little bit better, I think. Yeah. And here he is with his teammate, Scraper, who Canopy fell apart. And yeah, it is going to be a pain in the butt to film when we get to the big guy. Yeah. Anyway, let's get down to transformation. We're going to go into combined mode first, like we did with Scrapper. So let's get into this. First thing you're going to want to do is you're actually want to come back here, pop this section off. This becomes, you know, kind of heel stability. I'm going to come in here and remove the weapon. You're going to come over here, pop this section out and swing it in. Do the same thing on this side. Leave those for the moment. I think you're supposed to be able to just, you know, lift it, but, you know. But actually what you really need to do is you need to kind of split the front of the truck, aka the legs, and kind of pull it out so you can clear this lip. Then you can bring the front of the truck out. Do the same thing on this side, kind of maneuver this past this little lip right here. And then you can connect all this back up. You know, almost return everything the way you would have it in normal truck mode. Except you want to leave the bumper folded up like this. Bring him up. this little section will clear this section. Like so. You're going to want to come back here. If you want to store the weapon, just slide it back into here. Kind of squeeze this, make sure that's solid. Come back here, take this section. This little black tab will go into these little slots right here. And then there you go. You can also bring this up just to make it easier to connect long haul. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna end up gluing this section in because it's supposed to be glued in. It just wasn't on mine. Connect that again and then bring this up. But yeah, so there is Mixmaster in leg mode. Let me raise the camera up a little bit. Okay, a little bit more. And then there you get, you know, kind of the gist of the foot. So, moving right along, let's get him back into robot mode. So let's bring this down. Come in here. Ugh, kind of a pain to remove this section. So, yeah, split that. The weapon will fall out if, you know, you do. Bring his legs down, fold them back in. They'll clip right back on. You're going to want to bring these sections down a little bit. Rotate, bring them back up. Fold out the heels. Straighten the legs a little bit. Do the same thing on this side. Yes, these are the feet. And stand him up. We can raise the camera up a little bit. I can scoot a little bit closer. You're going to want to untab these sections. They just tab in right there. You can see right there, like that. Untab the arms right here. You're going to want to slide them out, rotate them down, take this section, kind of rotate it out of the way. You're going to want to clip this section in. You're going to want to actually push it in a little bit and then do it. One sec, sorry. You're going to want to come in here, fold out the fist, close that back up, rotate that in. Rotate. These sections you can do whatever you want. I kind of just leave them there. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Rotate. Bring this down. Rotate. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Bring the fist out. Collapse that. This down. And then you're going to want to open or bring these sections down. Rotate the head around. Take this section, plug it back in up top. And here you have Mixmaster in robot mode. But yeah, all in all, I really like this guy. Yeah, here's a better view of him. Yeah, he looks good. I do think the shins are a little short, but like with Scrapper, but you know, it is what it is. The gun, you can extend it and just, you know, plug it into his hand. I'm like 80% sure that these ports are 5mm, so you know. But yeah. Yeah. So articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, if you can get to it, because, you know, the shelf, which, again, on the original Generation Toy one, the mixing drum split open and you could bring the shelf back, but, you know. Anyway, sorry, I got a call. head, ball joints. Shoulders can rotate, even though they're a little stiff. They can go outwards, only about that far before this panel bumps into the head shelf, which these panels can also rotate. You have bicep rotation, about 90 degrees of bend at the elbows. The wrists can swivel. You do have waist rotation, and you can also pivot him side to side, which is something I forgot to show off on Scrapper. Hips can kick outwards that far, back that far. You do have thigh rotation. Knees can bend all the way back because, you know, transformation. And you do have ball jointed feet. That can kind of be a bit of a pain sometimes, because they sit a little bit far back. Because on the original, the feet flipped out from this section. They weren't this section, but you know. Anyway, so for comparison, here he is with the Combiner Wars version. Which, yeah, there's no fucking contest here. Like, even disregarding the fact this says downsized, there's no competition. You know, this guy is just so much better built. He has actual proper proportionate arms, unlike this guy. Like, the head sculpt is better. Like, I'm someone who thinks the Constructicons should all have, you know, face-plated heads. Which, this set, they all do have face-plated heads. So, hey. But yeah, like, this head sculpt looks good, but his just looks even better. Here, I forgot to transform this guy, one sec. Here he is with Legacy G1 Prime. And here he is with his buddy Scrapper, who he is slightly taller than. Yeah. Slightly, not by too much, but still. Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you all in Long Haul's video. Bye!